What I do know about turkey is they need a ton of seasonings because they're very bland on their own. So I have an entire stick of butter, and I'm going to rub that butter on the turkey, in the turkey, around the turkey, and I am ready to season the bird. Now it needs a ton of salt, right? It's gonna dry out the skin, which is gonna give us delicious, yummy, crispy skin, but it's also gonna flavor the meat, so don't be shy with the salt. I'm talking like 2 tablespoons, maybe even 3, okay? And you wanna salt inside the cavity and out. I'm also gonna do lots of pepper. I also have this thing that I like to use. It's a little bit of herb salt, so it already has rosemary and thyme in there. Now, here's my secret turkey chicken seasoning. It is a friend of mine, her name's Heather, and she has this Heather's Dirty Goodness Original, and she is a Minnesota gal. I love this seasoning. It smells like Thanksgiving to me. I love it on turkey, I love it on chicken. You can find it at Kowalski's and on her website at Heather's Dirty Goodness. Last, before I stuff it, is I'm gonna stick some of these fresh sage leaves up underneath the skin. These are gonna give that sage flavor, and I'm also gonna stick a handful inside the cavity that will be in there when I stuff it. And a couple weeks back, I stuffed some acorn squash with a wild rice stuffing. I had some left over, so I am using that. I froze the wild rice, and I've added all the ingredients, and I'm gonna use that. When the turkey releases its juices, it's going to release it into the wild rice stuffing. I think we are as stuffed as we can get inside there. I think I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this in here just to keep it moist. And here's the trick. You're gonna put it at 450 and cook the turkey for the first 30 minutes because you really wanna give it that blast of heat. Then you're gonna cover it with foil, and you're gonna end up cooking it for another 2.5 hours, depending on how many pounds of bird you have, with the tin foil just covering the top. And then at the end, take your tin foil off so that you can get that really beautiful brown bird. So I'm gonna turn my oven up and we'll get it in the oven. 16 pounds. You gotta lift weights so that you can get your Thanksgiving turkey going. We started at really high heat for about 30 minutes, and then we lowered the heat to 325 so we can roast it. It's been roasting for about 2.5 hours, so let's see how it's doing. Oh, look at that. Oh. And just give it a temp. You want your turkey to be 165 and the juice is running clear. Oh, it's gonna be perfect. At one point I did put a little tin foil on it because I want it to be brown, but I didn't want it to burn. So now we're gonna let it set so that we can get our table set and that the juices can get back inside the meat, and we'll be ready for our Friendsgiving.